talk actually for this bit. So this is a progression into your first pull-up. If you're struggling to get the pull-ups, which I just showed you in the previous set, you're going to find the low bar and do what we call inverted rows or Australian pulls. Now depending on where you put your feet, the harder it will be. So if I have my feet fully extended like this and on my heels, that's going to be a lot harder than if I have my feet closer to me and flat. That's going to be a lot easier. So pick your position based on what you can do and try and get your chest to the bar. So try and make contact with the bar for each rep, making sure you're fully extending your arms on the way out. The only part that's working here is your arms and your back. So you don't want to have your hips sinking like this, or your hips up. You want to keep your body all straight in one line, engage your core, pull, pull, and breathe as well. On your way down from here, breathe out. Try and aim for 8 to 10 reps. For those of you that want to get into learning the press up, best thing to do is start from a high surface. So the higher you are to a standing position, the easier it will be. So for example, a press up here is going to be way easier than me doing a press up on the floor. When that becomes too easy, or if that doesn't feel challenging enough, just lower, find the lower surface, chest to the bar or the floor, fully extend the arms. And again, using your breathing, so get to here, and then as you push away, you want to breathe out. Get to here, breathe out. If that becomes too easy, always get yourself onto a lower surface. Do the exact same thing, chest to bar. If that becomes too easy, start with supported press-ups. So I'm going to go onto my knees for support. Instead of doing full range, I'm going to have my hands out in front of me. I'm going to come down, and I'm going to breathe out as I'm pushing my chest away from the floor. And when that gets easier, you go into a full press-up. So you're going to be here, keep your core engaged. So again, you don't want to have sunken hips, you don't want to have your glutes in the air. You're going to be here, down, down, and breathe out at the top. Aim for 8 to 10 again, see how many you get. If you are starting high, work your way down to a lower surface in due time, and if you are starting from the floor, try and work yourself to a full press up. Step ups for someone that wants to build up strength in their leg. I'm going to give you 3 variations, starting with the easiest one, which is literally just you stepping, change between your left and your right leg. If you find this too easy, you can always aim for a higher surface. So there, switched over, and now we're aiming for a higher surface to the bench. So this is going to work our quads. You're also going to feel a good stretch in the hamstrings. If that's too easy, then you step onto the bench and step up. 5 on each leg, so I'm going to do 5 on my left leg, 5 on my right leg. 1 more on my left leg. And then I'm going to switch to my right leg. So my right leg stays on the bench, and I press using my right leg's quad until I'm in a standing position, and then I get my left leg onto the bench. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Now we're going to go a bit more intense, and you would have seen this in the previous video I released last week, where we're stepping, but we're raising our knee and going explosive up. So I'm going to do 3 on my left and 3 on my right. Starting with the left leg, make sure your whole leg and foot is placed on the bench. You don't want this, you want to have that stability there. So as I step up here, drive the knee up, drive the knee up, drive the knee up. This bench is shaking, but you want to find a stable bench that isn't going to move. Now I've got my right foot, drive the knee up, drive the knee up, drive the knee up. So I've done all those moves quite slowly. If you want to increase the intensity, just up the speed. So instead of taking your step ups like